Good morning, everyone. Today I'm excited to share with you 3 projects that I completed for Country Craft Creations design team, and I have used Authentique's Dapper collection. I know I have gushed over other collections in the past, but I've got to tell you this is one of my absolute favorites. One of the reasons being this is a masculine collection, which there aren't that many out there, and this is not geared to sports. Because face it, not all guys are into sports, my husband being one of those. So it was wonderful to finally get a collection that, again, was geared to the guys, but they didn't have to be a jock, you know? So I think you're really going to enjoy these, and I think you're going to love this collection. And if there's any guys in your life, or young guys, kids, boys, I think that this is going to be perfect for them. The other exciting thing about this I love is it's very vintage, very retro. It is so awesome. The theme, the colors, the graphics, everything is just perfect. This is one of Authentique's best. I think they totally hit it out of the park. So I know Tammy over at Country Craft Creations has a time keeping some of these popular collections in. This is going to definitely be one of those. So if you like it as much as I do, make sure you get your order in. It's awesome. Before I get started, one other announcement I'd like to make. I hope you guys have seen the flyers that have been posted of the Happiness is Homemade Creative Retreat. This is sponsored by Country Craft Creations. This is going to be an epic, epic retreat. This is in August, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of this year. It's going to be in St. Louis, Missouri. The sign-ups are limited. It's going to be limited seating to 50 sign-ups. So I think that, again, if this is something that you're interested in, make sure you check it out. You can check it out over at Country Craft Creations, and the sign-ups are open now. Ginger Rope's going to be there. She's going to be doing some classes. We also have one of the paper companies is going to be there. There's just so much going to be going on. Honestly, you've got to go and check it out. All the information is over on countrycraftcreations.com. Check it out, ladies. Okay, let's get started. First, excuse the band-aids on my hand. This is what happens when you play with the cat the day before you're going to do live videos. I apologize, but it'll be fine. And we had fun, so. Alrighty, I could not help myself. I absolutely loved the suitcases and the boxes that Tammy did the tutorial for. I had to use that as one of my projects using this collection. Had to use it. I just absolutely love this idea. I think it's a very cool idea. So this is my rendition. I did not make it as a suitcase. I made it more or less to sit on a desk or sit on a chest, and of course a place where they could put some of their things. So what I've done is I use the wonderful, again, that this is another Authentique product. This is the Artisan cardstock. Oh my gosh. This cardstock is the cardstock of all. I mean, it is, I can't say enough about it. You can do whatever you want with this, and it's not going to crack. It's not going to chip. It's not going to peel. This is the most amazing cardstock I have ever used. I love it. It is available in a multitude of colors. Again, Tammy has a time keeping it in stock because once you try it, you're hooked. You are absolutely hooked. So I am using the navy blue on this and throughout the 3 projects that I did. And again, this is the Artisan cardstock. Check it out. And Tammy carries several of the colors, so they are available. Love this. On the front and on the top, the entire box, of course, is made from chipboard, not chipboard, I take that back, cardstock. Use the Artisan. It is very strong. You didn't need chipboard in this. This box, it's amazing at how strong it is. And yes, it's just made strictly from cardstock. That is what is so cool about it. It's a quick, it's an easy tutorial. Tammy has that tutorial available for free. Check it out. Make one for yourself. You're only limited by your imagination. What I used on the front of this was, isn't this a very cool graphic? I love this. So what I did was I went ahead and I cut this. I had to go ahead and fussy cut this paper so that I could use the auto maintenance log and put it on top. I thought that was a very cool part of this, and I wanted to make sure it was part of it. I used some of the stickers from the sticker sheet. They're very cool, and they went so well with everything. And I went ahead and I fussy cut this gentleman out again, and as you can see, I've got him popped up so that he is very dimensional, and he's showing off his new car here. I've got some of the very cool little small arrows that point to the car. This says Father Knows Best. This dimensional clock, I just thought that went well with the overall theme, and this I had in my stash, and again, it's very dimensional. It has the very what's the word I'm looking for? The face of this clock. I mean, it's amazing, and this is glass. As you can see, I've gone ahead and used this cardstock all the way around. I just thought that was so cool. My latch, I didn't put handles. What I did was I used a buckle. So this is my closure for this box. It's an actual buckle. I believe this is Tim Holtz. I wanted to use, if you'll notice on Authentique's collections, across the top of each page, there's usually a saying. I think that is so cool, and I wanted to use this one. It says, "A gentleman can live through anything," and this is by William Faulkner. I went ahead and I cut that out, and I matted it on the red to bring in a little bit more of a pop of color, because there is red scattered throughout all this navy blue. Let's open this up. Again, this is an absolute buckle, so it opens exactly like a buckle should. Okay. Inside, let me kind of move this up just a little bit. Let me move my camera up some. Bear with me. Okay. Inside, I put a side pocket on mine. I went ahead and did that, and in my side pocket, of course, look at this fabulous paper. Look at the graphics. It is so vintage, so retro. I used one of the cut-aparts. The cut-aparts are, again, they're amazing as well. So many uses for them. You can use them as embellishments. You can also make booklets out of them, tags. It's just fabulous. Love it, love it, love it. So what I did was I went ahead and I made a booklet out of one of them. This goes right back into this pocket up on top. And on this one, I did a tri-fold. So this is a very cool tri-fold. This fits right back in as well. Excuse my phone messages over there plinging and blinging. I'm sorry. Inside, again, isn't this so cool? And I got these from my granddaughter because I also wanted to show. These will also hold the Post-it notes. Perfect size. These compartments holds the Post-it notes. I have a little bit of everything in here. These are tiny little note cards with envelopes. They fit perfectly. These are some more little note cards. There's places for pens and pencils in the back. And over here, I went ahead and I have some greeting cards. And I have these tied up just in a black ribbon. I didn't want to foo-foo this up much, again, because this is a masculine project. So we don't want to, in my opinion, foo-foo it up, right? Do one for a female, and oh my gosh, go crazy. I have seen some awesome ones that the ladies have posted using this suitcase tutorial, and they are fabulous. Very feminine. Inside, I've gone ahead and I've papered everything inside, and as you can see, this is all done in the TV pattern. Very cool. And on the top, I went ahead and I papered that. Oh, sorry. Sorry. 1 second, please. Bear with me. Okay. I apologize. Okay. Getting back to this again, you will find that the papers are all very, very, very masculine oriented. So for either a boy or a young man or an older gentleman, this is going to work out perfectly. I think they would love it. Okay, that was one of the projects I did. The next one I did, or the next two I should say, I went ahead and I altered a box. This is a wooden box. Love it. And I used, once again, that beautiful artisan cardstock. I stained, well, what I used really, instead of a stain, this is acrylic paint, and I just thinned it down and kind of used it to stain because I wanted to see some of the wood grain show through. So I went ahead and based my box with that, and then I went ahead and I covered it with strips and pieces of that beautiful, beautiful navy blue artisan cardstock. Fabulous. Then on the top, this is what I've done on the top. This again, this is all using that Dapper collection. So it's a large collection. You can do a lot with it. There's plenty there to make more than one project. So knock yourself out on that. What I did on that was I have the top covered, and then I used some of the very cool paper, the red polka dot paper, to put some corners on the top just to give it a little bit more added interest. Use some of the cream seam binding. Love the seam bindings. Tamara has so many different colors in the store. It's awesome because now you don't have to color it yourself. And the bulk of her colors, they match and they go with almost all the collections. I mean, there's no reason not to get something that you're looking for to match because they all match perfectly with several of the different companies and collections. I love this particular sheet of the paper. What I've used here, it shows this guy and he's in the kitchen helping the wife. That's very cool. I've used again some of the stickers that I took and I matted. This says "What a Guy." And I went ahead and I've gotten this sticker as well. It says "Just Ask This Guy," and I matted that and used that as a stop and a holder. I fussy cut the stove from the paper. I thought that was cool, and it's just kind of matted that. And this says "Shake It Off." This is another one of the stickers that I matted. So these slide right in here. And these you could also, as I said, you could use these to make some notes or do whatever you'd like with those. And this is a large easel card. So when you open it up, yes, it stands on its own. And I think that is very cool. I love the easel cards. I just think they are so fun and so easy to use and to do stuff with. You can open this up, and up on the top, I went ahead and I used that really fun television pattern paper to paper the two sections on the top. And again, I used another one of the advertisement sections in that collection to paper the bottom part. These are some gears that I had in my stash, and these are in the copper color, and I went ahead and used those, and those serve as the stop to hold the card in place. Love these altered boxes. I like doing cigar boxes as well, and I keep my eye out, ladies, at flea markets, antique shops, auctions, and I pick up different ones. I keep my eye out for different sizes, different shapes, because I have so many. I really need different sizes and shapes. So at any rate, inside, opening the box, on the top, as you can see, I went ahead and I've got that artisan navy blue cardstock that I've used again. Love, love, love it. And I just think it just went beautifully with this color of paint stain. I've got a pocket on the inside. This is one of the very cool tags that I matted. This says, beat the 5 o'clock rush, leave work at noon. I went ahead and I got that and matted it. And inside this pocket, there are 3 very, very nice size tags. And I cut these all from the paper. Aren't these neat? Very cool. This pocket is very roomy. It would hold several photos, or it would hold whatever you want to put in here, whatever guys would want to put in here. It's going to hold it because it's very, very, very roomy. Inside, I have the mini album. This is my 3rd project. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and I've lined the entire box with that beautiful, beautiful artisan cardstock. It is fabulous. Okay, let me show you what I've done with this. I love this. Love, love, love this. Look at this very cool mini album. This is my 3rd project, and again, this is all from the Dapper collection. So it's very, very plentiful. This collection will go a long way, so that's a definite plus. On the front, I've gone ahead and again, this is the artisan cardstock. That is what I've based this entire album out of, and I've used that to mat several of the cut-aparts in here, several of the tags, and the photo mats. I went ahead and I resized these cut-aparts so that they would fit on the front. I wanted to use these. I've matted them and put them on the front. These were stickers that spells out Dapper, and I've matted those with that fabulous cardstock. This is one of the stickers from the sheet, and I went ahead and matted it, and I put that on. And then I have strips going across the front of the book in that navy blue artisan cardstock. I love this. I really, really like how this turned out. This is one of my faves. I just think it's so cool. Opening the album and getting started, on the very front, I used that red polka dot paper from the collection. I think it's so cool, and I think it works well with everything. It just flows nicely, but it gives you that pop. That is what is so cool. Inside the front, there's the pocket, and I have used some of the cream-colored seam binding. That works very nicely with this, and it worked great with this because this isn't a red and white. It's like a red and cream. So this went perfect. I matted one of the cut-aparts. This says, corrects mistakes, huh? Now I'll have to make one. These are nice size photo mats. They will hold, you know, a good size photo, or they could do some journaling or make notes on here. This pocket, again, will hold several photos, papers, whatever you want to put in here. This cut apart, I went ahead and matted and just kind of used this as an embellishment on top of the pocket, just again for some added interest and some dimension. All of the pages have a side pull, very large mat, photo mat. All of them do have that, so you can put several photos on there, or you could put a nice size, just one photo if you please. Okay, on this page, what I've done is I've kind of waterfalled some of these cut-aparts just to kind of give you some idea of the versatility. Isn't this so cool? I love these cut-aparts. I love this collection. This is just too cool. And then I fussy cut him from one of the paper sheets. This says Hustle and Heart. And inside, I went ahead and matted another one of the cut-aparts. And I've left a journaling spot at the bottom. I used some red cardstock just to kind of offset a lot of the navy. And there's some red within this collection. So I think that it went really well, and it just kind of, again, it made everything flow, but it stayed with that vintage retro theme. This slides right back inside behind him and holds it nicely. And this is magnetized so it closes and keeps everything in place. The next page, I have a key here that kind of holds this down and in place, and when you turn that key, this opens, and again, it's another one of those very cool easel cards. I love these. I absolutely love these easel cards. This is a smaller version that I cut down so that it would, of course, fit uniformly on the page. And I just thought this was just so stinking cute. And then I used some of the pattern paper, the coordinating pattern paper behind it and underneath. And I cut out a mat for one of the stickers to use as the holder for the easel. Very cool. Love, love, love it. The key swings back across the top and just kind of keeps it closed. On this page, I have a bottom pocket, and I've gone ahead, and this is cardstock, a cardstock strip that goes down along the side, and that way I have matted two of the cutter parts, and it slides nicely right in behind it, and then this one slides right down inside this pocket perfectly. This pocket is large enough that it would hold several more cut aparts, photo mats, scraps of paper, receipts, whatever they'd like to put in here. I did mat another cut apart and use that for dimension and for interest on the page, and because they're just so stinking cool. This is another one of the stickers from the sheet. There's some cool ones. I'm not a big giant sticker fan, but I'm telling you, this sticker sheet just has the coolest stickers ever, and you can do a lot with them. You can make tags, you can make larger tags, you can make photo mats, you can use stickles on them, you can use glossy accents on them. There's just a lot you can do with them. They're very, very versatile. They're not like your typical stickers. This one I went ahead and matted, and it's a small little tag, and it says spin the beats, because the back is matted on this page with retro record players and hats, so this I thought all flowed great. And again, you've got your large pull-out mat, photo mat on the side. On this page, I've got some stops down at the bottom that I've made, and I've got double pockets over here. I matted the classic and put that up at the top. Another one of the very cool sticker tags, and I made that into a holder, if you will. These I cut from the papers and I made them into tags, and this is another one of the cut aparts. Aren't these cut aparts just too cool? I just can't say enough cool things about them. I love them. They are awesome. And this all fits right back in nicely and is held in place great. And there's room for tons more that'll fit inside these pockets. On this page, I'm excited to show you this. I went ahead, isn't this cool paper? Cool, cool, cool. And I used one of the stickers again. I matted it and I made a stop down here so it holds one of these very cool cut aparts. And I have a pocket going down the side, that another sticker that has been matted to give interest. And inside this pocket, okay, I thought this was just too stinking cute. This is another thing that I really, really like. Okay, artisan cardstock. It was matted with some of the red polka dot paper, and then one of the cut aparts put on top. This actually is a card, and it's a pop-up. Isn't that too cute? It's a pop-up card. And it's also on the bottom part of the pop-up. It has a stop here that I took. Again, matted one of the cool stickers and another one of the cool stickers and made a cute little tag that fits in here. But this pop-up I just love. I think that is so cool. It says, "My Guy," presenting the man of the house. And she's kind of advertising at television. Love these pop-ups. Love, love, love them. Very cool. This fits right back in this pocket nicely, and this fits right back in this stop perfectly. And another one of the very large side pull tags. On this page, some more of the awesome pattern paper. Love it. Love it. And another one of the stickers that I matted and put on top. This is some more of the seam binding. This is in black. I thought that went great with this page. And I went ahead and cut some more of the pattern paper into some of these tags. I thought these would be perfect, and these slide right inside, and this stop holds them all nicely in place. On this page, this is like a gatefold only with the cut-aparts that have been matted. These are magnetized. Open this up, and inside, I fussy cut him out of the pattern paper, and he is actually a stop. He holds this larger matted tag. I made this again. I cut from the pattern paper. It's amazing. I know I'm gushing a lot, you guys, but I'm telling you, this is such a cool collection. One of my faves. It is so versatile. I went ahead and left a journaling spot at the bottom because this is plenty big to allow to hold it. And this is plenty large enough to put extra photos in as well. Magnetized, so everything's going to stay in place. On this page, isn't this very cool paper? This is so awesome. Some more of the seam binding that coordinates with the paper, and some more of the stickers that I used to add interest here. The pull tag for that sticker, or the pull tag, the actual pull for the tag up here is just cardstock that matches. This is a matted sticker, and this is one of the holders to hold this in place. This is one of the booklets that I made. And again, this is some more of the pattern paper that I cut and just made into a booklet. On the inside back cover, it kind of mimics the inside front cover. I've matted one of the cut-aparts and used that on top of this pocket for interest. And inside, I went ahead and fussy cut one of the cut-aparts. I didn't fussy cut. I cut out one of the cut-aparts, and that's one of the matted tags. I use seam binding again for interest, and because I really like it, and it flows nicely, and it goes perfectly with this collection. That is it. I hope you guys like this as much as I did creating it. I love these projects. I loved this collection. I can't say enough good things about it. And I hope you check it out over at countrycraftcreations.com. This woman, I swear to Petey, she ships faster than anybody I've ever seen in my entire life. So if you're in a hurry to get product, check it out because you won't have to wait long. I will have links at the bottom so that you can find Country Craft Creations, and I also will have a link to my blog. I'll have still photos and descriptions up on my blog later, but I will put a link to that, and that is cross-eyedcricketcreations.blogspot.com. Stop by, let me know what you think, and I hope you tune in again. Feel free to subscribe and stop back by because I'll have more for you later. Thank you so much.